Chalo, sir. So again, very good afternoon to everyone. And I hope I'm audible, visible to everyone. I hope I'm audible as well as visible to everyone. So Nitya, Hakib, Kirtana, Jitendra, Aishwarya, very good afternoon. Hi, how are you guys? Everybody, I hope I'm audible, visible, and you guys can hear me, see me clearly, right? Just a quick yes or no. And just give me 1 second. Just give me 1 second. Chalo, बढ़िया. Perfect. Thank you so much for confirming. Chalo, perfect. Acha. So again, this is the IB ACIO course, right? Now, let me just upfront tell you guys, the course is starting from next month. Today I'm here just to give you an overview because you see, before you start uh, any course, this actually is true. This actually is kind of stands for every course. Before you can start any particular course or any particular preparation, any particular journey, you need to follow certain steps. देखो, सीखना is a part, like understanding, learning the things is a part, and learning it properly in a proper fashion and in a structured way, that is also a part. ठीक है? Now, before we go into that, let me just say about this. Many of you guys are already going for the CGL as well this year. So for them, just a quick word of this thing. So all our tests in our platform, if you just go into this, any test you like pick on, because the vendor has changed, as you guys already know. So this is the new interface. So every test is available on the new interface, as you guys can see here. So like the options, though, like the previously it used to be, these options used to be here. So they have just changed this is just the new interface. And you can switch between the options. You can see who like the answered, not answered, marked, these things. So exactly like the exam, particular like exact exam, whatever you will get in the exam, the same interface is here. But mind you, this is only available in like if you are using a desktop or a laptop, not available till now in the mobile version. Why? Because like nobody knows how it will look in the mobile, because the actual exam will not be happening in mobile. So that's the point. Okay, now that is out of the way. Let us move into our IB ACIO course. Now, what I was saying, so introduction to, so again, as you know, for those who don't know me, my name is Aritra Chatterjee. I belong from Kolkata, West Bengal. So I'm a Bengali. So if any fellow Bengalis are here, I don't know. So again, welcome to like not only Bengalis, I welcome you all. So I also like I live here only. So this is my studio. I'm taking the class from. So definitely, I my first degree is of engineering. I have worked in the industry and stuff. This is my passion. That is why I've chosen this line. I've been teaching for online. I've been teaching for more than 7 years now. Before that, I used to teach offline as well. So it's been a long time. You can say I'm teaching the like online before COVID times as well, and afterwards I've cleared a few exams. I've myself worked with a few other companies. I won't name any companies, but again, like if I take the names, you will definitely recognize those companies. And definitely, I have in my days, I have cleared a GATE, I have cleared CAT, I have cleared SBIPO, IBPSPO. Twice I've cleared. I've been fortunate enough to clear RRB JE, a few exams here and there. Okay? So this is kind of the introduction of, or kind of a few things about myself. And let's and we'll get to know about like know more about my classes myself. And definitely I'll also get to know about like know kind of more about you guys as well. Yes, Bengali to hu bhai, theek hai. So that's definitely it. Now, that was it. Now, let me say one thing about about your syllabus. Dekho, in quant, so you guys know total 100 questions, 20 questions from quant, right? Now, quant can be divided into two parts in your syllabus. One will be your arithmetic portion, another will be your advanced maths portion. Now let me see, let me talk about a little bit, talk a little bit about this. Sir, what is to be done in arithmetic, what is to be done in advanced maths? Now you in arithmetic, you see most of the time you will see most of us, if you talk to 100 students, 95 students will say arithmetic sir humko aata hai. Arithmetic is something that we are prepared. But we have a little bit of problem in advanced maths. Now, why is that? Why does that happen? Why the ratio is so much? 95 people will say we have a little problem in advanced maths. The problem is that, like, why that happens? Because we tend to kind of be a little casual because it's advanced. You see, naam mein hi likha hai advanced maths. So we tend to avoid this because this is a little bit abstract. You cannot really relate to this. Arithmetic is very much related to real life, so you get more interested in this part. Whereas that is not the case in case of advanced maths. And I've been teaching for so many years, the same thing happens. You can ask any faculty of mathematics, they will say the same thing. You can see this very clearly in terms of attendance as well. Advanced maths में attendance थोड़ा कम होता है. Why? Because many people tend to avoid this. वो बाद में कर लेंगे सर, recorded देख लेंगे सर. First things first, if you want to clear the exam, you cannot clear any exam without this particular advanced maths. This is as important as it gets. So इसको एक you cannot take this lightly. Yes, the weightage will be more on arithmetic, a little less on advanced maths. But this is a selection part. Please remember, please understand, think like this. These exams are selection oriented, meaning it is how much you have scored in comparison to others. It's not your +2 exams, or meaning or your 10th standard exam or your 12th standard exam. Your absolute marks doesn't matter. What matters how much you have scored when you are comparing it with others. So if arithmetic is your strong suit, remember it is the strong suit for 95% of the candidates. So advance में भी उतना ही pressure डालना है, advance को भी उतना ही अच्छे से सीखना है. You cannot avoid advanced maths. You have to give 100% here as well. Clear? Everybody? Achha. So this is the first thing. Now, what are all there? Chal. So let me just show you. Sir, I hope the font size are very small because otherwise I couldn't kind of put this all these things into perspective. I hope you guys can see this. You guys can read this. Yes or no? Otherwise, I'll just zoom it. Otherwise, there was absolutely no way to cram this much information in one slide. Can you guys see it? A quick yes or no, please. A very quick yes or no. Can you guys see this? Zoom, sir. चलो zoom कर लेते sir. चलो, let me zoom it. Now, chalo, I'll start with this. You see, there are two parts. Now, number system is something. This is also, take this with a pinch of salt, sir. This is also very, very, very important. Now, number system, the return is very less. Number system में भी return बहुत less होता है. अच्छा, first things first, this is Darjeeling tea, nothing else. ठीक है, my cup is kind of अभी in Kolkata the weather is very bad, so I'm using the glass because cup मेरे को अभी धोना पड़ेगा. अच्छा, number system, the return is very less, meaning you have to go through so many things in order to answer, let's say, a couple of questions. You will not get more than that. Couple of questions here and there, but again, let me say, in IB ACIO, you will get a couple of questions. ऐसा नहीं होगा कि you will not get a single question. You will get a couple of questions from number system. But again, please understand, number system is not it is unlike any other chapter. It's all about learning the stuff. Meaning, if you know or if you learn the stuff like this particular chapter wholeheartedly, religiously, you will see You don't really need to practice that much in this part. It's all about understanding. If you know how to do it, you will be able to do it. Not today, not tomorrow. If even if I ask you 10 years down the line, you will be able to solve it. इतना ही easy होता है सर ये. So please focus on learning in this. Now, if I come to arithmetic, sir, there are two mother chapters. Mother chapter means I always say arithmetic matlab do chapters. There are two chapters. One is called, sir, अरे sir. One is called, sir, this thing percentage. Another is called, sir, ratio proportion. These two are the mother chapters. If you know these two concepts, what is percentage and what is ratio proportion, you know arithmetic. Let me say this. If you know these two concepts properly, and more important, sir, more important, the interrelation between them, how they are related to each other. Meaning, if I say 20%, say let's say A is 20% more than B. So from there, you should be able to write, sir, A ratio B will be equal to what? If A is 5, then 20% one more, that means B is 6. So A ratio B is 5 ratio 6. So from this line, if you can write this line, एक second disconnected, why this is showing? Just a second. Just a second. Chalo, no worries, no worries. Chalo, chalo, chalo. Can you guys hear me, everyone? Video is breaking. Haki, just a second. Just a second. Is it okay now? Is it okay now? Now is it okay? Now is it okay? Acha. It should be okay now. It should be okay now. It should be okay now. Just a quick confirmation, please, everyone. It should be okay now. Just a quick confirmation, please. Yes. Shall I've just changed my connection. I have just changed my connection. I think it is okay, right? चलो 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 अच्छा चलो no worries. चलो sir. अच्छा Krishna is saying I have a doubt while learning. No, Krishna, sorry, Kirtana, right? Kirtana, I'll address your issue. Don't worry. Just give me a couple of moments. Please give me a couple of moments. Okay? Actually, the network is giving us a lot of trouble because of this weather. So the weather is actually going so wrong na, last couple of days. Chalo. Acha. Now, acha, Kirtana ka question, let's address it. Kirtana is saying, sir, what should be the approach? Should we complete arithmetic, then move to advanced maths? Or should we take some other approach? Please understand. If you want to take that approach, now what happens? What's the problem there? So the problem that happens that I've seen happen every time we have to, we have tried to take that approach. Once that arithmetic is over and we have moved on to advanced maths, the arithmetic, so the practice, that portion is completely untouched. Now, whatever improvement we have made now, like over a course of, let's say, a month or so, a couple of months, so the whole thing is reversed. We are like, when we have completed advanced maths and again we have came back to arithmetic for revision, we are again at a zero. We are again standing at my point, sir. At the end of the day, what you must ensure, you start both the things parallelly, sir. That is my approach. That is how I always operate. Start parallelly. So take one chapter from advanced maths, take one chapter from arithmetic, start parallelly. And you divide your routine. Say you are supposed to do, say, let's say couple of hours for mathematics. You give 1 hour to arithmetic, 1 hour to advanced maths. And if you say, no, sir, I'm a working candidate, I cannot afford that much, then give 1 hour. If your total hour is 1 hour, give half an hour to this, half an hour to that, or give alternate. So a week may alternate, if you can do that, also works. But again, you have to be in touch. You have to be in touch. Clear, everyone? Clear? Kirtan, I hope I've been able to answer your question. Your query has been answered, I hope. Everybody, I hope this is clear. I hope this is clear. This makes complete sense. Correct? Acha, sir. Now, chalo, sir. Let's move into this. Sir, what are other chapters? Sir, very important chapter will be profit loss. Very, very, very important. You will get questions. Sir, other than that, other than that, time and work, time, speed, distance. कहा गया भाई? ये देखो नीचे. So time and work, very, very important. Time, speed, distance. Again, this is the lengthiest chapter. Right? Achha. Simple and compound interest. Compound interest, we all know from our school days, it's very, very, very calculative. So you see in my videos, you will see like how to uncalculate, like kind of uncomplicate things. I'll show you. And compound interest is a chapter where you cannot have one theory fits all strategy. That doesn't work here. So you have to have, say, 3, 4 rules you need to, or 3, 4 calculation techniques, or 3, 4 ways you need to understand. Like, so that you can and you have to understand which method to be used where. Just understanding or learning the methods is not enough. Where to use what, which method is suitable for which type of questions, ये सब समझना भी बहुत जरूरी. That is what we call learning. Clear, sir? Now, mixed allegation में, sir, the same thing. Allegation, sir. Most of you, I'm just assuming you guys have a basic level of preparation. So most of you know allegation theorem or allegation technique, right? Let me just ask you one thing. Let's have a discussion, sir. Sir, the problem, you see, what happens with allegation? If I say na to any student, I'm not asking you guys, video quality, same issue you are facing. पता नहीं, sir. Something actually, what happened is that not able to see anything, but it is showing exactly the same. Can you guys please see the, like, increase the video quality if possible from your end? The option to increase the video quality. Can you guys please check this once? Can you guys please check this once? एक बार चेक कर सकते हो? Can you guys please check this once? I'm also checking. I'm checking. The video is buffering. I thought something like this will happen. This is from my end, it's showing it's a little down on quality from my usual stuff, but not that bad. देखते just let me give. Now you please see na, just just reconnect it na, reconnect this na. Now is it okay, everyone? Everybody, can you guys just tell me? Can you guys please confirm this? Because from my end, it is showing completely okay. From my end, it is showing completely okay, sir. Can anyone please confirm? Sai, can you please confirm? Kirtana, Nitya, anyone? Can you guys please confirm whether it is completely okay or not? It's better now. My end, from my end, it's showing completely fine. My OBS is also showing, and there is no frame drops. पता नहीं क्या ही है. चलो ठीक है. अच्छा, let's come back, sir. So now the other part, this LCM, HCF, and fractions decimal. This is also part of your number system. ठीक है, फिर से चला गया. चलो चलो sir. Now this is your basics, right? This was your basics, and mensuration also something definitely. Now let me just talk about a little bit. Let me just talk a little bit about this mensuration topic as well. So mensuration is something that is completely based on formulas. So if you know the formulas, you are king of this chapter. If you don't know the formula, sir, again, there is absolutely no way you can be very good in this chapter. Formula आपको now I can help you how sir I can give you I can kind of give you कि सिर्फ formulas को ऐसे याद रखना होता है. Now I'm telling you like again and again, I'll give you this, I'll give you that. Sir, how I'll be giving you? Achha, this is for advanced maths. I'll come here. I will definitely come here. Suchishmita is saying, okay, chalo, chalo. अच्छा देखो let me just giving you let me just give you this thing first. Just एक बार इसको discuss कर लेते हैं sir. What you will this is इसमें आएंगे sir क्या आएगा like what you will get in this particular like how we will approach this particular thing. Sir, first things first, there will be a VOD section of this particular course. What you need to do? Why? If the course is beginning on 12th of August, then why in the world I am here today? I am here today on 29th of July. 15 दिन पहले, why I'm kind of talking to you guys? Because देखो, there is a VOD section of this course. And what I want you guys to do, please go through this VOD. VOD means recorded lectures, the conceptual parts of it. Because you see, this VOD section contains almost 3 months worth of my lectures, which will take me 3 months. So we don't have that much time. So I wanted to kind of give you guys like all the stuff. So again, because you see, many of you guys already have the basic preparation. So you guys don't need the basic classes. You only need the advanced. So just go through that part. Many of you guys need the basics, so they go through everything. Many of you guys need the intermediate at the advanced. So you will have access to everything here in this VOD. So go through that and master the concepts. That is very important. Why? Because only if you master those concepts, then only the practice sessions that we will be doing. So what I have decided, so we will do 2011 to 2024. So PYQs last 13 years. So I will do what? I have made compilations of all these PYQs, chapter wise, topic wise. So I'll bring all these PYQs for your practice. Now again, not only these PYQs and similar questions or questions based on these PYQs, those we call most probable questions. You see that I've anticipate potential questions. Okay, potential questions. देखो कैसे questions बनते. So there is a pattern, and they will make more questions based on that pattern. So we will kind of, let's say, for example, if there's a topic called divisibility. They have asked you a question based on the divisibility rule of 9. So next year, there is a chance they will ask you a question based on the divisibility rule of 11. That is what we call the potential question or the most probable questions. So I'll bring questions based like kind of based on those things as well. Okay? So that is how we will level up. That is how we will be leveling up. So like these practice we will be doing in these live practice sessions. These practice sessions will be live and it will be completely interactive. And because please understand, this is something I wanted to talk to you guys about. Everybody, take these live sessions very seriously. Why? I want you guys to be very interactive. So these sessions, you need to have a very competitive attitude. Sir, I will answer every question within the time limit. So that way, you will also get, like kind of have an idea, or you will have the opportunity to gauge yourself, where you are standing with respect to the other, with respect to others, with respect to the competition. That's a great opportunity for you to do this. Perfect, everyone. Perfect. Acha. So in this 15 days, what will be your roadmap, sir? Sir, please understand, for the beginners, first things that you need to do is to understand the exam structure. This is not your SSC CGL or your CHSL exam or your NTPC exam. This is not these exams. pattern is different, the types of question they ask is different. Now, this is not a huge difference, but again, they are not identical either. And in these ultra competitive examinations, that 10% need to have a very clear cut comprehensive understanding of what types of questions they are asked and what are the requirements of that examination. So you have to understand these things. Okay. And then fundamentals पे focus करना is very very important. And those who know me, those who actually know me, they will attest to the fact कि sir, I am always a person who like kind of focus on fundamentals, not that formula based shortcuts ki shortcuts. That does not work always. You have to kind of focus on the fundamentals, learn fundamentals. Conceptual shortcuts, I always say that those are much better than formula based shortcuts. Say, having said that, that doesn't mean we will not do even a single formula based shortcuts. There will be a couple of formulas that we and like me, you, everybody needs to remember. But again, most of the time, if there is a conceptual shortcut, we will choose that rather than you remembering the formula based shortcuts, because you see, your brain already needs to take care or already needs to kind of remember so many things from GKGS section. I don't want my subject to kind of be a burden on top of that. Okay, that's the thing. Other than that, regular practice is very important for two things. First is speed. Another thing that is not, another thing is also written, that is accuracy. Remember, sir, बहुत लोगों को लगता है, many people think only speed up, like from practice you only get speed. No, these exams are more about accuracy than speed. Speed is important. Speed will come automatically. The thing that you need to put your conscious effort on is accuracy. Speed will automatically follow. Okay? And that is how you will achieve the mastery on this particular subject. Now, one thing I skipped that I need to discuss, that is what you need to do in the advanced maths part. Acha, again, a little thing I need to discuss. Just 1 second. Just remember, in many places you will see Purana ACIO ka syllabus has calculus mentioned in it. And what happens, many websites, they don't update their part. They also mention like calculus. Calculus is not part of the IB ACIO syllabus. Okay? So in advanced maths, you have algebra, pretty much formula based. Simplification, I put it under this, but again, if you want, you can put it in the arithmetic section as well. PNC is very important, permutation combination, because even if they don't ask you standalone questions from this, they will ask you standalone questions 100% from probability, and probability you cannot do if you don't know PNC. So these two chapters are interconnected. Statistics is very important, very elementary statistics, nothing like kind of into sampling theory or stuff. Data interpretation. सर ये दो चार चीजें आपको करना है. But again, I'm telling you again and again and again and again. This slide is the key to your entry to IB. This part is the key to your entry to IB. Please understand, arithmetic is kind of a strength for most of the people. But again, this is the part which will secure, or in terms of like from the quant's point of view, this part will give you the entry. Clear, everyone, sir? Everybody? This, I hope, is clear to everyone. Okay. So this was our orientation session, and I have given you a clear-cut task. So till 12th, till our class starts, till 12th of August, till 12th of August. So I am giving you guys a homework. You see, you guys are not like children. Everybody is matured. So understand, this is now or never. I should not be the one to tell you कि भाई पढ़ना है पढ़ लो, right? You guys are mature enough. So abhi, this is a beautiful opportunity in front of you. Use it to your advantage. This saal vacancy is a significant number of vacancies, right? Acha. Till 12th of August, do one thing. do your, like, take a piece of paper. Take a piece of paper, everyone. If possible today, if tomorrow, whenever, as early as possible. Make two columns. एक में लिखो सर, एक में लिखो strength, एक में लिखो weakness. And if you want, you can, in the middle, you can add a column so-so, meaning intermediate, not strength, not weakness. Write down the name of the chapters. Percentage, I know, strength में लगा लो. Time speed distance नहीं आता sir, weakness में. So write down all the chapters, chapter names like this, and start from your weakness and start going through the VODs. Chapters को go through करना start करो. That way, and again, before every class, before every practice session from 12th onwards, every practice session before that, say 13th को we have a practice session on say percentage. 12th को रात में शाम को बैठो, go through the VODs 1.5, put it in 1.5x, go through the concepts, then 13th ko have a very good practice. So that chapter is done and dusted. That is how you prepare. Achha, how much time it would take to complete foundation record? Srinandan, it's come. Dekho, brother, Srinandan, let me say this. Why are we providing the recorded content with this? Recorded content, देखो, we would have we could have chosen not to give you those. क्यों मैं हम लोग दे रहे? Brother, because so that you can learn at your own pace. It's completely up to you, brother. Please understand. देखो, I'm telling one thing like over and over and over again. कि it is 3 months worth of content. मेरा 3 महीने का class है. Now, if you can complete this in 1 month, very well. If it takes you 6 months, it's absolutely okay. Brother, don't think about time. Please understand. If you know percentage from like start to finish, why will you go into percentage? आप बताओ ना. You don't need it, na. So don't go into percentage then. What do? Then you move on. Like, that is the reason actually I told you. I asked you to write, like, do this. Take a sheet of paper and you don't need to show it to anybody. That's your personal thing. So weakness में जो भी है ना, start with those, then so. Then if you want, if you have time, if you have like this, then you go into strengths. एक बार revision कर लो. That's how you do. Because you see, the biggest enemy here is time. We don't have much time. We don't have a year ahead of us, right? So whatever, that is why this smart work is important. Smart work is very, very important. ठीक है? And if again, another thing, I am telling you, my like those classes, the recorded classes, I have only taken. Do one thing, put those in 1.5x. If you can handle it, put it in 2x. बैठा दो 2x पे. Now, there is a portion you did not understood or did not understand it at 2x. That portion you bring it down at 1x. देख लो, फिर से 2x पे बैठा दो. Then the 1 hour class becomes a half an hour class if you put it in 2x. So just save your time. You're getting my point. Because at the end of the day, it is you who are going to give the exam. Correct? So it is you who need to prepare. So just do whatever you need to do. I will not get offended. I'm giving you the like kind of you ulta seedha tips. Perfect. So it's all about that. Please understand, whatever you do, let me say this on day one, there is no shortcut to success. मेहनत करना होगा. The smart work doesn't mean less work. Please understand this. There is this weird, I don't know where it comes. Many people have this concept. Smart work मतलब काम कम करना होगा. No. Smart work does not mean less work, sir. Smart work का मतलब less work कभी नहीं होता. Smart work मतलब ज़्यादा काम. It is more work. ठीक है? So whatever you do, you need to put in the shift. You need to give your 100%. ठीक है? And also, IB may, if you get selected, let me say this. You see, we interview like CGL candidates, CHSL candidates. If you get selected, you won't be able to give interviews. Even now, we won't be able to interview you guys, right? Because that's a very, you know the job role and stuff, right? So that's a different life. So, but again, that's a beautiful job role. Like if you are really into those things, perfect. So that will be then all. It was a short little session, but again, again before I go, again and again, I'm saying this: we are here to help you in any way, shape, or form we can. But exam आप ही को निकालना है. You must be the one to clear the exam. So give your 120%. We are here to support you. We are here to help you in any way we can. ठीक है? But again, you have to be the person, or you have to be the one to give your 100%, to do the work. मेहनत बहुत ज्यादा करना है, ठीक है? Because if you don't study, if you are like kind of ठीक है आज मन नहीं कर रहा है, so remember there is another person sitting in one corner of this country who is willing to study. आपके जगह वो आपके 1 घंटे की जगह वो 2 घंटा पढ़ने के लिए तैयार है. So please understand, give your 100%. Perfect, sir. So that will be all. And like go through the VODs. Any problem you face, you reach out to us through the community section. You can always ping me down there. You can ping me through LinkedIn. You can ping me through email. Anything like you can use. Okay. So I'll definitely be like more than happy to reply or help you like help you guys out with in any way I can. So that will then be all for the day. And अच्छा YouTube भी मैं एक बार check कर लेता हूँ before I go. Just a second. Due to this issue, I couldn't check the YouTube comments. Still. Just a second. Chalo, no worries. So that will then be all for the day. Okay. So again, thank you so much. I will see you guys in classes starting from starting from 12th. Till then, please take care and definitely use these VODs to a great advantage so that we can also have a very competitive practice sessions. Okay. Thank you. Take care. And if you have loved the session, again, just a request, please do rate the session accordingly. And I will see you guys then, like definitely on 12th. Till then, take care. Bye-bye. And definitely don't forget to rate it, and definitely feel free to reach out to me anytime you want. Thank you so much. Take care.